Evening all, my name's Moose Cooper. Welcome to Thors Kin Podcast, episode 6, Come Have a Cadaver. We've got a great show for you today, and I want to welcome every single last one of you in for the ride that is going to be this fine evening. Let's hope that my internet fucking lasts for the entire thing. I highly doubt that it will, but I digress. I'm going to bring in our main guy, the big man himself, Mr. Alex Whiteley. Hello.
Press the button right.
You're in, you're out, you're in, you're out.
I know, yeah. Hello, how are you? You good?
I'm
here.
good. I am good.
Just
Yay.
You're looking,
I'm here.
You're looking fluid today. It's good. You're not like reduced to like 16-bit.
Yeah, a solid like 140p. Like, nah, not rocking out the full 1080 this week. Let's hope that the internet doesn't fall out of its own arse. How have you been over the last 7 days, other than working your ass to the bone?
Good. I mean, like, I can sit and complain, oh, I'm really, really busy. Oh, my God, I never got time to breathe. But in actual fact, I'm having the time of my life. I'm going out to events every single day. I'm collecting content and I'm fucking about with it till it looks amazing and then releasing it to the world. So that's what I love to do. So I can't complain. Yeah. Darwin Festival, baby.
Yeah, man. Bring it on. Good old Darwin Festival. Should we bring on our friend for the evening? Because, ladies and gentlemen at home, our main boy Dave, he can't make it this evening. He is otherwise engaged. So we've filled his spot with a magical man of sorts, if you will. Ooh, yeah, you're quite literally.
Hold on.
Ooh, smoke. Close up, magician, magic. Gash. Hello.
I don't know if you said Magic Ash or Magic Gash there. That was
the second one.
Okay,
second one.
Good. I like it.
You've got something in your face.
Oh yeah, it's just there it goes.
What?
That's been doing my head for a while.
Yeah. Throwing out the big boys straight off the bat.
Moose, right? When I said bring on guests, I didn't say like, bring on people that can bring parts out of their body, like just.
I asked for a guest, not a freak.
In my defense, you should specify.
So, what's that next? Beijing ping pong girl.
No, that's his after show special.
I can put Sticky Vicky on if you want me to.
Well, my next trip, I'm going to make my sausage disappear.
How have I been? I'm glad to be out of hospital. I'll tell you that. But
some you beautiful people might know. We had the plan to bring our boy Ash on. Recently, and the poor guy died 6 hours before he was meant to come on. So I'm glad to see that you're well, even though you technically died twice.
Yeah, I'm still alive. I got food poisoning while I was in hospital though, so and then I got a temperature, so I was dying more than
is NHS food really that shit? You got food poisoning?
Sometimes you just can't write this shit.
I was fine for I was good for 3 days. So I was like, cool, I don't have to pay for any food. I'm sorted. And then I had beef pasty, and then I saw that beef pasty again a couple of hours later.
And then a couple of hours later after that.
Yeah, and
continuously
for another 2 days.
Oh, dude, that freaking sucks.
Yeah,
I mean, home and your friends and family were like, "We made you a beef pasty when you get back."
No, I'm good.
As soon as I got out of hospital, I went to go see the new Jackass movie. So,
any good?
Obviously,
you like it?
Oh, so good! So much nostalgia. But I'm a big Jackass fan, so I was that annoying guy going to my mate and just being like, "Oh, so this part is this is where they got this part, and then this part, and then I was that guy."
It's still a shame that the big two weren't able to get into it. Obviously, one of them's dead, so it'd be fucking shocking if he was in it.
Well, Bam Madeira's in it for one scene, for one stunt.
One treadmill fuck up, then
one treadmill which made Johnny Knoxville bleed, and then that's it.
So basically, what we're saying is Bam went out kicking and screaming, and he took blood on his way fucking out. Yes,
Yeah.
that's a boy.
Why did they get
Brilliant.
kicked out? I know he got kicked out, but what happened between them? Because I thought they were like tight.
So it
Well,
was something to do with
basically-
it was his mental health, but it was also he was just drinking and using drugs. And Jeff Tremaine said, like, look, if we're gonna make a new movie, I want all of you guys to be clean, or I want to be like to a certain
Makes
standard
sense.
anyway. But like Bamajiro was just drinking, like getting wasted every night.
He signed a contract with the studio as well, saying that he would completely stay sober, and then he completely didn't.
Oh, well, you see, this is what happens when people invest millions into a movie. Yeah, there's responsibilities. I thought he was in rehab, though, because I know he was found to have been in a mess like a couple of years ago. People were like, let's save Bam! And the people were rallying around to try and save him. And obviously,
It's the same as every other addict. They'll only get help if they want it. And like he's been to rehab like 3 times. Fuck me, he went to go see Dr. Phil. And if Dr. Phil can't fix you by sending you to the flipping ranch, then nothing's gonna fucking work.
send you to the ranch.
That is an episode I would love to see.
They go to the farm, they can run around in all the spaces.
George says, so what happened to Moose's, by the way, George was great on last week's show, by the way.
He was.
Amazing.
He
said,
he was a good boy.
Yeah, I do remember. I enjoyed the show. Like, I was literally watching it while I was in the hospital bed, so it was good.
Oh, bless you. Oh, it was nice to have it wasn't us.
And you guys are like talking about heart attack. You guys are like talking about heart attacks and stuff like that, heart palpitation. And I was like, they're like, how have I not been mentioning it? And then you mentioned me with the spelling exam.
Yeah. I didn't want to throw it too much to home. Yes.
George says,
question.
so what happened to Moose's beard? Did it wise up and find a new owner? What happened, Moose?
Well,
the cat
if you must know, my wife don't like it. So it went. Yeah.
Oh, you fell flat.
What?
Do as you're told.
Yeah, basically.
On your soundboard, do you have like a little whip noise?
Yeah.
Hang on. I think I probably do, but probably by the time I do, it'd be way too fucking late. What's that? Nope. I saw a ball and chain and thought, oh, maybe.
Ryan Berger's in the chat. He says, divorce! Divorce!
Jesus Christ, man. Do you really think I can afford a divorce? Not a chance.
Yeah. They had to invite me to the wedding just to afford me to do magic.
Yeah. Oh, Magic Ash, come to the wedding. You don't have to do any magic. A few beers in. Want to jump up there and do a few, chickadoodies?
Oh, I got totaled at Moose's wedding. It was a great time, I think. I know someone fell on the fire.
Moose's wedding. Yeah, I couldn't make it, and I felt really bad. I felt really guilty.
I was so close to not making it because I was working away, and I was like, I'm only going to stay for a couple of hours, but then alcohol.
Moose is having issues already. Whey!
Of course I am.
Yeah.
Of course I am.
What the fuck?
10 minutes in.
What the fuck is going on here?
At least I'm consistent, right?
No. Kaz is in the chat. How's it going, Kaz? What's up? How's it going? Right. Okay. So we're here today. Every week we gather. My internet's not great either at the moment, so I'm going to switch my phone onto 4G. Isn't it weird how we have to do this shit? In America, they're like,
my laptop's pretty guff, so I'm having to do this on my phone. So.
George says, "Can we have a couple of drinks in the drinks? Can we have a couple of drinks that saw the groom in half? Having a couple of drinks and then saw the groom in half. Have you ever done that? Have you ever tried to do the saw in half trick?
Yeah, but I'm running out.
Running out of people.
So many times it goes wrong.
Right, okay, we're going to talk some stories, then we're going to play Butt-Chug Island. By the way, we should touch on Butt-Chug Island a little bit because me and Moose had a call the other day. We were chatting, we were planning stuff. We decided we're going to do Butt-Chug Island as a 10-episode run sort of thing. So once it gets to the 10th one, we'll just put it away for a bit, play a new game, and then we'll get it back out again once it's fresh and stuff again. But the island is filling up. We've got all these amazing things on there. Amazing. Is that the right one? That's
an old one. That's an old one.
Here we go. There we go. Where we
Wow.
go. So we
I
There
don't
it
see
is.
clowns. That's all right. I don't have to mention clowns.
Yeah.
We got the ignorant rich. We got Jake Paul loot boxes. We got the trains on Skid Row being robbed. We've got shit. Have you seen the headset picture there? That's pretty cool. Gossip mags, shit internet, LED lights, the bad vlogs that procrastinate too much, the Rivita biscuits, clowns, Boris Johnson, David's fat fucking cold, men who like to abuse AI robots. We have porch pirates, socks of sandals, Joss Whedon, Barney the fucking sloth, Amazon on Jeff Bezos, Justin Bieber, and overpriced popcorn. If you feel like there's something out there that you want to throw in Butcher Island, get thinking while this episode is going, throw some suggestions for the episode, and we will choose something at the end of the show.
We will indeed.
Yes, we will. We can throw something in. George says, "Where's Chick-fil-A?" Even though, like, you know, it's kind of our show, I like to stick to rules. Ryan says, "When you hit 10 episodes, you have to owl drop another bomb as powerful as last week's." No.
No, we got something. we got something for that 10 episodes, but I don't think anything could really top that album, to be honest.
No.
At least I fucking hope so, though, anyway.
If you want a recap of what happened last week, here's the fucking clip.
What year after season 8 did World War II end?
1945, bitch. But for the Japanese, it ended many years later. What?
Who was World War II against?
Fascists. America versus fascists. Woo woo. It was actually Italy, Japan, Germany. How about Germany?
That main one.
How about Germany? They've never been the bad guys.
They've never been the bad guys.
What didn't exist at the end of the Second World War?
Hiroshima.
You okay, Vegeta? Yes, just an aneurysm out of sheer stupidity. Wow. Didn't think you were that stupid, Vegeta.
Oh shit, dude! Jesus Christ, Alex!
I'm so sorry. I didn't. Don't laugh. Please don't laugh. That's terrible. I'm so sorry.
Whoa! Shit!
Totally awful. Awful. I'm so sorry.
I was in the hospital bed and I let out the biggest laugh, and everyone's like, because I was wearing headphones, and everyone's faces just turned to me, and I was just like.
I did put, we have released that episode, by the way. If you're looking for it's called "Fuck the Internet," brilliantly named by Moose. And I did put a warning that will make you laugh like a fucking idiot in public. So just be warned of that, guys. Okay?
Oh yes. Oh god.
Let's get on with the show. We've got a few stories to talk about. Brilliantly picked by Moose Cooper. Apart from this one, which is the story of the week, which I chose. And
is it about an Epsilon machine?
No, today we're learning about the Canada goose. We're going to learn about Canadian geese. There's lots of key information here, like measurements. The length is between 90 and 110 centimeters. There's lots of measurements here. They can be black, brown, cream, buff, gray, or white. And these are places where you can see them in the UK. What is buff? It literally says cream buff there. Look, the fuck. We're not really talking about this, of course not. Where do you?
I just want to know what is free. What is in your search history, dude?
I know.
It's literally the same program I use to make like really interesting voices and stuff, and it comes with a soundboard.
Is that what's it called? Audio Labs.
Voice mod.
Lab. Voice mod. Oh,
I'm
okay,
talking
I didn't
about
know
why were you searching up geese or Canadian geese?
people.
Because there's always got to be an important story, man.
George is asking, when are we covering more printers? They're literally asking.
We may have a story next week that a certain company actually sends the refills of the ink to your house.
Whoa. Tune in next week, guys. Right. But for now, let's talk about stupid murders. There's a story here that Moose sent, and it's called "A Man Sentenced to Life After Mayonnaise Fight Ends in Killing." And this was published on the 6th of February. So this is like recent.
Yeah, America strikes again with its power of stupidity.
So is it two guys fighting over mayonnaise, or did a guy have a fight with a jar of mayonnaise?
if I remember rightly, someone put mayonnaise on his food or something like that, and then the guy just like ended his shit with a truck 20 minutes later.
It reads here, a man in the US, and this doesn't state where in the US, by the way, I don't think, does it?
Florida
man.
It's Florida.
If it's going to be anywhere, where's it going to be? It says a man in the US has been sentenced to life in prison after a fight over mayonnaise escalated to murder. Christopher Elbacker was eating and drinking in a bar in Iowa, there you go, on the 17th of December 2020, when Caleb Solberg spread the mayo over his food. Where is it? Where the fuck is it?
I mean, I personally like salad cream.
I'm sorry. Why was that just on your desk?
Hey man, I don't judge you, okay? I have this on my desk, and then I also have this, which is like a German curry ketchup that my family always get from. Well, I got family in Germany, and they bring over curry ketchup, and we have bottles of this, and it is so good. But we have
it lives on my desk now.
it's on my bedside table. Yeah.
Do you know what I'd like a big bottle of to have at home? Is that sweet curry sauce they have at McDonald's? Oh, it's so fucking good.
Oh yeah.
It's nice. I'm not saying I've got an obsession or anything, Ash. I'm just saying it's nice. All right.
Oh, I have an obsession with salad cream, so much so that people just buy it for me for my birthday.
Aren't you supposed to keep salad cream in the fridge?
Hey,
depends how quickly you eat it.
Well, no, because you don't find salad cream in the fridge when you go shopping for it. It's in the aisles.
I don't know, Mel. Why have we got 10 comments?
George and Dave are going cuckoo.
David. So David can sit chatting on Facebook or on YouTube, should I say, but he can't come on the show. What the fuck is that all about?
He's probably in the waiting room, man. Magic Ash is now known as Mayo Ash.
Oh, Ryan Ash, what the fuck is
salad cream? What the fuck is salad cream? It's like if Satan jizzed, but with sweetness in it.
Basically, yeah. It's British mayo.
It's not though. It's egg flavored mayo. It's like really eggy.
Yeah, it's like you put it on a
Mayo's
salad.
made of egg.
I put it on like everything.
All of the things.
Anyway, back to Dumbass America, because that's what we're here today. We're just British people, and we're here to shit on America. So anyway, this bar fight ensued. And 29-year-old Elbacker made threats to 30-year-old Solberg and his half-brother Craig. Later that night, Elbacker rammed Pryor's vehicle with his pickup truck and ran over Solberg after he spotted him outside a cafe. He then doubled back and ran over Solberg 2 more times before Pryor bringing Pryor to tell him that he had killed his brother. According to Des Moines Register.
Imagine trying to explain that to the police. Like, why did you run your... he
did try. He did try. He tried to... yeah, go for it, dude.
Sorry, you can do the next one. Pryor said during Elbacker's trial that it was just another bar fight in Harrison County, which District Court Judge Greg Steensland referenced in his findings writing. In his findings writing, it was just another bar fight in Harrison County until it wasn't any longer. Hold on, wait there. It was just another bar fight in Harrison County until it wasn't any longer. Sorry. Elbacker was convicted of first-degree murder and sentenced on Monday to life in prison. Elbacker had tried to reduce the charge to second-degree murder, which carries a 50-year sentence, arguing that he was intoxicated and justified in using deadly force to defend himself. Judge Steensland dismissed dismissed this argument, stating, even if Elbacker is under the influence of alcohol, he is responsible for his acts, and if he has sufficient mental capacity to form the specific intent necessary. Intoxication is a defense only when it has caused a mental disability, which makes a person incapable of forming specific intent. There you go.
In conclusion, guy's as dumb as a bag of hammers.
He could have just made another sandwich. Like,
yes, but then he'll have no reason to run someone over with his truck 4 times.
I think it just goes to show, doesn't it? be careful who you're fucking dealing with. Like, do you know what I mean? The smallest of things. This caused a guy to get murdered. Do you know? And it was just something as simple as mayonnaise on a fucking burger, like, or a sandwich. That's just nuts.
Yeah, so basically, what you're trying to say is just don't try to apply for Subway. Like,
like ever.
It's
like,
so
like
dangerous,
just
man.
in general. Just in general, just don't apply for Subway.
Eat fresh, die fresher.
I like the thing that you're doing when I was away, Moose, where we sort of voted on whether the story was hot or not.
I was just riffing, but we can give it a shot.
Ash, hot or not?
It's kind of it's not hot. It's cool, like mayo.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, take it.
David put in the chat, I'd murder someone for not refrigerating that sour cream.
But it's not sour cream, so I don't know what you're talking about, David.
Salad.
Oh my god. So nails come out of the guy and salad cream just goes straight in. Wow. It's easy. He's just like, that was a bad idea.
I regret everything in my entire life.
You're wondering now how a 27-year-old has 2 heart attacks.
he takes shots of fucking salad cream.
Oh, okay. So that's crazy ass America story number 1.
Lowered it.
Moose.
Yeah, there's no British stories, is there?
Do you want to take a crazy ass American story number 2, Moose?
Is this the one with the books? Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Cool.
Have I got a slide for that?
Have we got the?
Yeah, it's that.
Yes. Harry Potter and Twilight novels destroyed in pastor's witchcraft book burning. The fuck are you playing at, America?
This is a day before fucking Mayo fucking murder was reported. By the way.
The day before.
Yeah. So one day they're burning freaking Harry Potter and Twilight because witchcraft, and the next day they're running people over in trucks because of mayonnaise. A pastor in the US held a witchcraft book burning with Harry Potter and Twilight novels among the targeted. Watch here. Can't. Greg Locke. Hang on, wasn't that the same guy who was... Nah, can't be. Head pastor at a Global Vision Bible Church. That sounds like a normal...
Global Vision Church? What the fuck is Global Vision
Global
Church?
Vision Bible Church.
Global Gym. Global Church. We're better than you, and we know it.
that sounds like a bunch of level-headed people, that does. Yeah, straight up. They led the book bonfire in... Guess where, people?
Florida.
Iowa.
Tennessee. So, fucking normal part of America.
Deep state, then. Deep state America.
Oh, yes. Stating that witchcraft and accused thing and just saying that things must go. Hundreds gathered in the Nashville suburb of Mount Juliet for the burning, whooping and tossing fantasy novels into the fire.
I like how it's Twilight as well. I understand Harry Potter. Like, this is why I don't want to do magic in America. Like,
okay. First, before I start getting fucking a bit, Hiroshima-y, right, and start saying things to offend people, right? I'm not bashing anyone's religion, okay? Before I get into
unless it's stupid.
Unless it's stupid, or you're harming someone, or burning fucking literature, okay? I was taught when I was a kid to respect literature, right? You don't break books, you read them, they are knowledge, they are power. I went to one of the oldest libraries in the UK today. Genuinely, look at this shit. David's gonna fucking toss his salad over this. This is the library at Shrewsbury School. This is from the books dating back to the 1500s.
Thank you.
These were the books that Darwin would have read when he was a boy. And they are sacred. They're that sacred. Some of these books are chained to the wood. Like they're that rare, So these guys, I mean, I know they're Twilight. I know they're Harry Potter, but come on, for fuck's sake. Chill the fuck out. I mean,
burn the British books.
reading a little bit further through this, it goes out of its way to claim that this pastor is a conspiracy theorist. Of course he is. He believes in a god. Isn't that the biggest of all conspiracy theories?
I mean, I know a lot of good people that believe in God, but I mean, like, I
know a lot of good people who think the Earth's flat. Still a conspiracy.
I have two friends called Jess.
No, not a fucking soul.
Do you know someone?
I've got two friends called Jess, and the way we like, if we're talking about them, it'll be like, "Oh, which Jess are we talking about?" Because we've got Jess, and then we've got Flat Earth Jess, and that's how we differentiate.
Yeah, it's just how you get to know people.
Earth's flat, and it's just like, wow, how does it feel that your whole personality is? I mean, I can't talk. My name's Magic Ash, but.
Ryan did bring up a good point, by the way. Is I don't think anyone is mad about the Twilight books of Bonfire. No, I don't think so. I didn't think they'd burn, to be honest. I thought they'd just turn into treacle and tears. We've lost Moose, by the way. We've lost Moose.
That's a great screenshot there.
Book burning is not. I'm going to remove him because it might help. Speed him up a little bit.
It's so weird seeing him with all of his teeth.
I know. Yeah, he looks sexy, doesn't he? It's been a long going legacy.
Yeah, but
his teeth.
Good with that. It's just weird. Like who goes out of their way just to burn fiction books?
This is what I was trying to say. I mean, like it is like a common thing in America. Book burning. It's like. And we were talking. Who was I talking to about history? It was I was listening to last week's show. I put it on again this morning and listened to it. And David was talking about how American history teachings and lessons are kind of plagued by what is inaccurate and what isn't accurate. What makes America look bad, whether it's historically accurate or not. That's because the fuckers went and burnt all the books years ago. So there's, they won't. I don't know what I'm talking about.
By a conspiracy theorist priest.
George says, I don't support that nonsense. Good. He also says, does that make them good people, though? I think he's talking about the flat earth thing. I think we should send him more.
Maybe.
Did you see that documentary with the flat earther that accidentally proved that the earth was round?
No.
Oh, when they were like doing the light through the holes? Yes. Yeah, and it was just like, I'm so confused. Why is this not working? And it's just like, because of exactly what you said.
He had this amazing idea of putting these huge planks of wood, out to sea, or as far as the Earth is meant to curve, and he had one of the most powerful torches you could buy, and he was like, I'm going to shine a light through these holes. And if my theory is correct, you should see the light at the end of the board, right? The last board, and you can't. So he actually proved the curvature of the Earth.
Yeah.
Oh,
I've seen that, and then it just it gets followed by the clip of the bum bum bum.
Aren't those the best? Aren't they just the best? They really are. I love that.
I always wanted flipping SpaceX just to take like the head man of the flipping Flat Earth Society, just take him up to the fucking atmosphere and just humble that bitch.
I've never known. Like, maybe the what was it? A pastor that burnt all the books. Maybe he just took Dumbledore's death really fucking hard.
Spoiler warning if you haven't lived like 15 years. But Dumbledore's door, it's a thing.
Ryan's a face that looks, oh my god. Okay, so it says here that Locke, the guy that's organised his book burning, was spoken in an Instagram post. But we have stuff coming from all over that will be burned. We ain't playing no games. Witchcraft and accursed things must go. In Acts 19, they brought out their sorcery and demonism and burned it. And I love that so much. I think it's so like, it's so cliche, isn't it?
He was definitely Team Edward.
Oh yeah, straight up. All up for that bestiality shit.
Well, well aware what we're stepping into. Bring it all. Stop allowing demonic influences into your home. I said it from the stage, and I'm staying in there. So brilliant. I love it. It's like something out of a horror movie, isn't it? It really is. This is how they begin.
He must have read them first. Like he must know like all of the books
awful.
first.
Maybe that's what we should do, is just to test how credible these people are. We give them some book that we don't know what's in it and be like, this is full of like all sorts of like sex and occult stuff. Oh my god, the witches in there, man. They fuck everything. Oh, they're ugly and everything. And there's vampires and there's like a sweet little kid called Harry Potter. You know, and he just likes a cool little magic for the children to enjoy, and just see if they just go and burn it. And inside is something they really enjoy. I don't know. Right, moving on.
And it was actually the Hungry Caterpillar.
Hungry Caterpillar. Just kept
tiger came to tea.
Burning. Yeah. Right, moving on. We've got... Okay, I'm going to bring up a subject now that I think is going to maybe divide the room. Maybe not. I don't know. Or if not, I fucking will.
I'm in
this one here, Ed Sheeran and Bring Me the Horizon are teaming up to open the Brit Awards in 2022.
No, they did it. They did it. It's done. It's been done. It happened last night. It happened last night, and for our future listeners, it happened on the 8th of February this year. It was quite a thing.
Was it good?
Have you heard it, Ash?
I have not. I mean, I've seen that article. I've done the scrolling on Facebook, but I was just like, that's just Bring Me the Horizon now. Like Bring the Horizon were one of my favorite. Like they were one of the first bands I went to go with your cousin. In fact, I went to go and see Bring the Horizon.
Like your typical, it's your typical flipping Ed Sheeran song, but with Bring Me playing the freaking music for it. A load of flipping hardcore dancers dancing around to it and stuff like that, and all these psychs just around, and every now and again just go. It's one of those things where it's like it needs to be beheld. It needs to be beheld.
After we've done the show, like I'm going straight on YouTube, and I'm gonna.
Yeah, I want to see it. I really want to see it. I feel bad that I haven't seen this. I thought I didn't read it properly. For the listeners, I had half an hour to get all my stories together. And everything else.
And he ended up stealing mine.
Wow, you were like, there's some stories there that just do these, and you're like, yeah, okay.
Hey, go for it. But I mean, I haven't got a problem with Ed Sheeran. I loved his first album. The rest of it is, well, I loved his first album.
He's a talented dude.
He's a clever dude. I'll give him that.
He's very clever.
I think he's a very good musician, and I always have done. I don't understand the hate. Genuinely don't understand. I don't care even if he's making music now for the youths of today, whatever. He's still a British musician that writes.
Yeah, like he's a great musician. Like I don't hate him. It's just his music is not what I listen to.
Yeah,
it's the same with Bring the Horizon. I used to love Bring the Horizon, but now they've moved on. I mean, it's working for them, but it's not what I'd listen to.
Yeah, and then you combine the two together, and it's just like. What?
Yeah.
What?
Find a little sweet spot, like
why?
Right there.
But yeah, seriously, everyone, after the show, jump onto flipping YouTube or anywhere really. Give it a quick search up. It's one of the weirdest openings ever. Yeah.
Imagine just going to an American and them saying like, "Oh, so like." What's the first thing that comes to your mind when you think of Britain? And it'll be like, oh, Bring Me the Horizon, Ed Sheeran.
Oh yeah, totally.
Okay.
So,
Ryan says I would rather jump into a time machine with a guaranteed travel date of August the 6th, 1945. I'm not even going to put into Google to find out what that means, because I already know what he's going on about.
Don't do it. Don't.
Asshole. Let me at him.
Asshole.
Oh god.
I broke the ash.
Okay. 6th of August.
Oh fuck me, he's doing
it. Just to make sure, just to clarify.
Hiroshima. Stop it, man.
Yeah, shocking that on it. As if you even needed to freaking.
Yeah. Pretty sure Moose gave like the best little spoiler to what it was as well.
Yeah. Dropped it like a bomb. George's like, I take offense to that, sir. Take offense.
I resemble that remark.
And Ryan says after that date, they wouldn't be able to find your asshole. Okay. All right. Okay. Moving on. Do you want to do the next? What? The GTA news. You can do that one.
Yeah. After. Have you got a slide?
Yeah,
for
I got it. It's here.
Sound.
I like this. I don't have to do
here
anything.
it is.
So, after 30,000 years, 90 billion reports and remakes, Grand Theft Auto 6 is finally confirmed by Rockstar Games. Oh, what do we think of that news, boys?
First of all, it's on comicbook.com, and they are not a credible site at all.
I've found it on a shitloads of sites. I've known about it for about a week and a half. It's just I always check comic book for news for modern stuff coming out, and I found that and I went, oh yeah, I might as well do this now that I've refound it.
Yeah, when we were talking about it last week.
I never played Grand Theft Auto. Like, I obviously played it, but I've never
Any
like.
of them?
Whoa! Hold up! Hold up! Wait a minute! Something ain't right.
Sorry.
What the fuck is going on?
Obviously, I've played it, but I've never like sat down and done the story. Like, it's just like
Yeah.
the only time I played it is like because my friends have had it or my brother had it, and you just sit down and try and get as many stars as possible and try and survive the longest. That was my fun of Grand Theft Auto.
That's what I like to do, and I'm playing Cyberpunk at the moment.
Oh, that's what I'm doing on Assassin's Creed at the moment, just like killing a load of people and then
bottleneck them in and just create a pile of bodies. Yeah, it's awesome.
Exactly.
With Cyberpunk, you can't do that because they just kill you straight away. Like they literally send these waves. I was in an elevator, and this is Cyberpunk again, so you get the stuff very similar to GTA, and they send drones and they send like heavies and they send people after people, and eventually you just run out of ammo and they kill you.
Yeah. I mean,
there's probably
GTA,
some sort of storyline.
GTA 5
GTA,
is.
right?
Whoop. What was that? Sorry, man.
There's like some sort of storyline to GTA. I think I played like the
Yeah.
first one on like the Game Boy when it's like a bird's eye view and you're just like two arms going.
There's pretty good storylines to all of them, in fairness. But flipping like GTA 5's been out for 9 years, I think, at least. And
yeah, it came out when I was living in Windsor. I remember that, and that was
yeah
7-8 years ago.
And I was like, I think that might be too long between the two.
It's a generation behind now, isn't it? You know, because it was on.
It's 2 generations behind.
It's on the 360.
Came out on the PS.
Then it was on the 1. Yeah. So yeah.
Yeah.
So,
But in PS3, PS4, and PS5, it's like.
But this is the thing.
Concentrated so much on the online aspect and just reporting this game over and over again. It's obviously going to do freaking wonders. It's going to sell like a bat out of hell when it comes out. But I just think it's taking too long. I'm not arsed. I'm not going to go out my way to get it.
I feel like there's a lot of competition out there, but I think, yeah, you're right. It'll do really well. But I feel like Rockstar have been concentrating so much on making the because like, isn't like GTA currency actual currency now? Because you literally swap your money and go spend it in the game, right? That's
you can
happens.
do.
Yeah,
you can. It is another one of those things that is pay to win.
How much has GTA made? How much?
Ooh, bank. It has made all of the bread.
£4.
At very least. At least 4 solid sterling.
Tell me I'm wrong.
Apparently it's the second best-selling video game of all time with over 160 million copies shipped, and as of April 2018, one of the most successful entertainment products of all time, with about $6 billion in worldwide revenue. That's just one game, and when's that from?
2018.
Okay, how much?
2018, you just said so.
No. Yeah, I've got another one. How much has GTA made in recent years? GTA sold. This one says 150 million, and that was like this year. So somebody's telling porcupines.
But not necessarily because the online is directly connected to GTA 5.
Oh my gosh! By 2020, GTA 5 made over $6 billion. That's right. in recent years may have been more profitable than some of its past years. An exciting study by NetBet looked through years of sales data and found GTA 5 makes roughly 911 million a year. GTA 5 makes a profit. GTA 5 apparently makes 2.5 million a day.
Jesus.
A day.
It's the online shit, man. But like,
fuck. A day.
They're gonna have to do some mad work to the online stuff. Because they can't just make GTA Online 2.
Well, this is it, isn't it? They instead of making
the same free guy, you can't just make a second one. They're going to have to either import another map, which is going to be 6, I don't know.
But this is
have you guys got like have you guys got like a favorite GTA? Because everyone seems to go for San Andreas.
I mean, 5 is good because of how big it is. I mean, I've always thought it was an amazing game when it first came out.
Oh, it's got to be the remastered, like, definitive editions. That dumpster fire, yeah.
What about GTA London? Did you guys play that?
Yeah, it was awful.
I liked it, man.
You just liked it because you drive past and go, oh, Big Ben.
What about you guys in America? Do you guys in America play GTA London? Did anybody play that? It's a long time ago. Long time ago.
It wasn't really released out there.
Was it not?
No. Well, Rockstar's a flipping British company, so...
I've never
what would you like to see from GTA 6? What would you want to see? Moose?
Good VR.
Good VR. Oh, okay.
Good VR. I think that could be quite good. Yeah. Well, I mean, come on, the metaverse is doing all sorts of fucking crazy shit, so it's definitely fucking doable.
I mean, from what I've heard, everything's doable in metaverse.
Yeah. Pulling old ladies out of their cars. I can't wait to do that. I mean, you can do it. You can do it without the VR. I mean, you have to go to prison.
I would like to see foreign travel in GTA. I'd like to be able to jump on a plane and go to a different country. Do you know what I mean? I think that'd be quite cool.
I want them to partner up with Google Maps. GTA Google Street View.
If you I want a bit
just kill some bitches outside your own house.
I want to be able to go to hell. Grand Theft Auto 666. That's what it should be called.
George Lucas says, "I'm here for the gangbang." But if you make it too big, it would be too vast. I feel like you can't make it too big. I think it would be nice.
Well, I don't know. I don't know. Flipping Minecraft is flipping never ending.
I know. But I was trying to play Minecraft the other day. I was like, "Where are you?" I don't know how to find someone on Minecraft, and maybe there's a button I'm missing or something. But
God, text /TP. No, okay.
Do you not know anything?
God,
I made a big giant line in the sky. I was like, "I'm on top of the sky."
do I have a button for Boomer Alert? I don't think I do. No.
Boomer Alert. I love it. Okay, so GTA 6 is coming.
Yeah,
we'll see what happens. I reckon it'll be like coming soon in 2024. Like,
yeah, it is actually. It does actually say that 2024 is the plan.
Oh, fuck off! Nobody will care about that.
I can't wait for it to be like Cyberpunk, where it just has so many.
It just doesn't work.
And people complain. And
Cyberpunk, by the way, I got it working on my PS5, and when it works, it's actually not a bad game. I'm really enjoying it, genuinely. And it's like it's all about the immersiveness for me. For that, it does feel like you're in it, which is quite good. I'm enjoying it. Right, I got a final story before we get onto Butt-Chug Island. Have you guys both got things for Butt-Chug Island?
Yes, we do.
I'll think from some of my head.
I did pre-warn him to think of some.
No, I've got like. I've got like 4 things. I just have to narrow them down.
Well,
there's just so many things I hate.
All right, okay. This next story is quite interesting, and it says here that a giant donut-shaped machine has proved a near limitless clean power source is possible. It looks like a Jamiroquai video, doesn't it? I'm going
All
deeper
hail donut
underground.
power.
Deeper underground.
Go
Go deeper underground. Yeah.
Sorry.
Who is your daddy?
Greg.
Right, it says here,
No.
CNN. By the way, CNN were like, yo, would you like to pay for the story that you got for free? And I was like, no, thanks. Sorry,
No, I'm good.
CNN.
I've already screenshot this bitch.
Yeah. There is no silver bullet, it says, to climate crisis, but nuclear fusion may be the closest thing to it. In the quest for near limitless zero carbon source of reliable power, scientists have generated fusion energy before, but they have struggled for decades to sustain it for very long. The power of the sun in my hands.
In the palm of my hand.
Yeah.
On
On Wednesday, how about the power, baby. On Wednesday,
Donut power.
however, scientists working in the United Kingdom, go UK,
Hey!
right? Announced that they announced that
We
they
got one, guys.
They more than doubled the previous record for generating and sustaining nuclear fusion, which is the same process that allows the sun and stars to shine so brightly. Nuclear
It's
fusion
also the
is,
same. It's also the same process that was used to destroy Hiroshima. But never mind. As you were.
Why is everything circling back to that? Nuclear fusion is, as its name suggests, the fusing of two or more atoms in one larger one, a process that unleashes a tremendous amount of energy as heat. Nuclear power used today is created by a different process called fission, which relies on splitting rather than fusing atoms. But the process creates waste that can remain radioactive for tens of thousands of years. It's also potentially hazardous in the event of an accident such as Japan's 2011 Fukushima disaster. Yeah, this is interesting, right? Do you guys find this sort of stuff interesting? Do you ever keep up to date with that science
it's just
stuff?
like they're just like, look what this can do. This is what it can do. However, if one little thing fucks up, then we'll have
All
no
of the
fun.
fucked. Yeah.
Well, we have a star gets erupted on the fucking Earth's surface.
I don't think no sun is the problem. I think that no Earth is a problem.
Yeah, that's it. I mean, you create a star inside a
No,
planet.
no sun is definitely a problem. If there's no Earth, it's fine. We're moving to Mars anyway.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. At least with that, we'll be yeeted to fucking Mars.
In fact, one of my friends is so adamant he's going to Mars that he has become a vegetarian because he knows
going
that
to make
it's
potatoes?
easier. He just knows that he can live off vegetation more than meat when he goes to Mars, and that's genuinely his answer, of why he's a vegetarian, because he wants to go to Mars.
Because there ain't no cows on Mars, is there?
Exactly.
I can't just go Mackie D's and grab myself a fucking Big Mac, can I? On Mars?
I think they did find they saw something on the Mars rover. They saw a 1 foot humanoid looking life thing.
Oh, I'm looking for this shit.
I mean, it is pixelated as fuck. So it's
Yeah, of
probably
course it
naked.
is. Of course it is.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, I can't wait for it to be next week, and I'll be like, no, actually, it was just a different colored rock.
it was just a rock falling down a hill.
Yeah.
But now I'm well up game for infinite donut power. Bring it on.
Oh,
Yeah,
man.
me too. I can't find pictures of this quick enough.
I really want a Krispy
yeah, I
Kreme
think-
now.
I love that one. Give me a fucking donut. All right, so there's our stories for the week. Now,
One
it's
more.
time.
There is one more.
Ooh.
I need Ash to explain. What the fuck is this?
Whoa! Is that you?
Okay, that is me. So you can take it off the screen now, and I can explain it.
That's sexy,
And also,
man.
while you're at it, Bib, are you gonna? Nope, they want to do that.
Yeah. While we're at it, can you just recreate it? Oh yeah, there's that one as well.
And there's that one too.
Well, I found my new screensavers.
I will send them to you.
Hello.
There's no point. So in 2015, one of I'll call him an ex-friend. We've kind of fallen out, but so I was really close with him. But he's like very much in love with himself. He's super self-obsessed. And as a joke, he said that I loved myself, and I was like, "Oh yeah, man, I love myself." And he was like, "Oh yeah, like you're just so up yourself," because he knows that he's very up himself. So for Christmas, I was like, I'm just gonna make him a Magic Ash calendar, just as like a little inside joke sort of thing. But I don't want to pay to do a photo shoot. And my dad literally just opened a photo studio, and I was like, maybe I can get my dad to take these pictures. So the thumbnail for this, the thumbnail for this podcast with me in the straitjacket, and I don't know. This is when I was like 20. Oh God, I must have been like 24 or something. 21.
Yeah, it was quite a while ago.
Yeah, it's and
a couple of months after we did the opening, wasn't it?
It was, yeah. And then, like, I had all these ideas.
I don't know your dad. I don't know you. This is the first time I met you two, Ash. I can just imagine your dad like, yeah, move your head this way. I can see your balls, kid. I can see your balls. Move that way.
My dad's like, you know, he was in the
He's a professional.
He's a biker, and he's seen it all before. So he's just like,
dad, man. Ryan did put what the actual fuck, and George put awkward. It's only awkward if it's awkward though, isn't it? You know.
Yeah, it's only awkward if you make it awkward.
Yeah, you should have seen what I looked like before that picture. Before he took the shot.
Have you guys ever seen a death mask before?
Mm-hmm.
No, you did say it. I thought it was like a plague doctor mask. Thank you for changing the subject, by the way. Go.
I did that for you, Ash, just for you. You get that one for free. Right. So a death mask is what they do. They take like a plaster cast of someone when they're dead, and then they release that is the face that you made when you died. And I was at Shrewsbury School today, and I just found it fascinating. I've heard these things existed, never seen one before, and this is apparently the death mask of Oliver Cromwell. Here we go. Look at this. Look at that shit.
Wow! Look at that prick.
Of course, the Civil War.
Look at him go. Yeah, but he was an absolute arsehole.
Yeah, so that's fascinating. I love that.
It's a shame that he blinked for that picture. My God, that is
oh my God,
embarrassing.
How selfish of him. How selfish of him.
Wasn't he beheaded at the end?
I imagine they did all sorts of shit to him when he died because he kind of caused a revolution.
Just think, like if they beheaded him, like getting that cast must be like really fucking easy.
Imagine how many people died because of him.
Yeah, that's not actually a mask. That they
just skinned him.
Right, guess what, guys? It's time for
Butt-Chug Island.
I think I could do a butt chug.
With salad cream, yeah?
Oh, Moose, tell the listeners what Butt-Chug Island is.
Butt-Chug Island is a fantasy island that has a mythical portal above it where all the evil and horrible things in the world that we in this show, and every now and again, some of you in the viewing world, get to choose to send to the island, and it stays there for all time and leaves your life, and you no longer have to deal with it. What are we taking to the island this week, boys?
Okay. I think should we give our guest the first chance to choose like we did last week?
Go for it. Go for it.
Okay. I have just actually taken pictures of the things I want to send him. So I'm just going to upload them to the studio. It should take a couple of seconds. Okay. My first suggestion for Butt-Chug Island is this shit. Bombay mix.
Trail mix.
There's Bombay mix. Bombay mix, right? You walk into a fucking Indian restaurant, you got to sit down to wait for your food to be picked up, and they put this shit on the table, and you think, oh, I'm really hungry, I'm waiting for my food, and you think, oh, I'm going to try a bit of this, and then you nearly die from choking on this shit. It's hard, it's tasteless. Well, it's not tasteless, it's like too much. Like,
it's the opposite of tasteless.
So that is what I'm putting in. Bombay mix, I think it's terrible shit. And all of it. I don't care if you like it in India. If it's like, I don't know, my family have been making this for generations. Fuck you. It's going in the fucking island. I don't
Since
care.
when was Donald Trump in India?
I don't care. Like,
It
go in the island,
too
Bombay mix.
long.
There we go.
Okay,
Moose.
all right. So I pick plagiarists.
People who get married more than once.
No, that's pricks.
Oh, people that make
Plagiarists. Plagiarists.
People that copy
who,
copy
yeah,
people's work.
take someone's song and just like throw new lyrics. And people get married more than once. Polygamists.
That's a bigger miss.
Big there you go.
My great granddad was a
fucking
big
lawyer.
Get married more than once. No, I'm big people who steal other people's work and like, just like, yeah.
Like people who like record sound clips and use them for their podcast.
Hi,
No.
honey, how are you?
No, because that's under 8 seconds and it's completely under copyright law. I mean, people who would take an entire section of a song and then just go over it, and then they end up in court because they've been plagiarizing music. For example,
There's been a few artists that have been caught doing that, haven't there? You know.
Yeah, flipping. Billie Eilish is being reamed for it. Pretty much all of her big songs are stolen.
It's like the common style now, though, isn't it? It's like the people are bootlegging music left, right, and center. I know that's like not a new thing. They've been doing it for years,
Ever.
especially with hip hop. You know.
Oh yeah, that's different. That's using samples, and they're like Ice Ice Baby, for example. That's a sample, but like people who just straight up take things like not only the music but then the lyrical time of it and stuff like that. It's just cheap, man. Take someone's work and just like, no, this is my work now. Go away. Unibuster.
Especially with YouTube at the moment, there doesn't seem to. It's funny, isn't it? Right? I could probably play a sound clip like that. That's probably like 16 seconds too long, and YouTube be like, "Fuck you." But yet, you look on YouTube, and there's so much fucking fake stuff on there.
Yeah,
people making their own versions of endings for movies, and they make like I saw a Peppa Pig like cartoon, and people had voiced over it. They literally voiced over it and made their own story with it. And I was like,
yeah, that
what?
makes it a spoof. That makes it a spoof and completely legal.
Yeah, a parody or an abridged version.
Yeah, but if that becomes monetized, they're still stolen the animation for that cartoon. It should be like plagiarism.
Yeah, but it'll be like it'll say like Peppa Pig spoof or Peppa Pig. It's still using the name Peppa Pig, which is totally fine. But
It's such a thin line of
Percy Hogg or something like that. Harold Hogg. And they were like, no,
Dave
this is definitely
Oink.
my idea.
But no, that's what I'm throwing in. Fuck plagiarists and polygamists.
So Bombay mix or plagiarism, Ash? What are you gonna go for?
Oh, am I choosing like between them two?
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, I hate Bombay mix. Or I cannot stand it, man. It's like when you get like it's just so dry. Like every time I go into like Tesco or Sainsbury's or anything like that, it's just like, oh, it's right next to like the nuts and all that, and it's just like, why is Tesco selling bird feed? Like, it's.
Am I right? Viewers in America, is it called trail mix over there? Just let us know.
Yeah, trail mix.
There is trail mix as well, and that's not too bad. That's different.
But it's so weird because they have all the. It's just really hard biscuity noodles, and then they'll just chuck in like a sultana.
It's like when you get a pot noodle.
Isn't
and
that a
put
musician?
water in it. When have you ever done that with pot noodle? And it's like, oh fuck, that's what it's like.
Just right. All I'm just saying is just send that shit to Butt-Chug Island.
Well, okay, that's fair. But I will say that as
however,
quite often, my boy Ryan,
I love.
Bigger miss to my dude.
My surname is actually it's a made up surname. It's a fake surname because my great granddad committed bigamy. So
all right. I was going to say because we couldn't remember the second name of the milkman.
Yeah, no, because my great granddad. So my surname is Broders, but my great granddad was called Broaders, and so he dropped the A off his name so he wouldn't get caught. And Yeah, and then it was after he died that two families came together and were like, "Hey, this is my dad." And they were like, "No, this is my dad."
Wow. The brothers,
So my surname
man.
is like an aftermath of some good old Irish Canadian bigamy.
Do you know
Imagine
who
what
I
it
want
was
to get on
like
the
before
show?
the aftermath.
I nearly got him on the show. He's an Australian guy. His name's the Coffin Confessor. Have you heard of this guy? He will go to someone's coffin, someone's funeral, and he will stand up and go, "That man did this, this, and this. He had an affair with her. He wasn't great. That was your fucking dad. Goodbye." And he'll walk out proud as if he's been paid to do it. That's his job, to stand up at funerals and actually call people out for who they are at the funeral.
Wow.
What a hero. Yeah.
I mean,
I love Australian people, man. They're great.
Right. Okay. Moose,
Okay.
you can have a go at choosing next.
Okie dokie. I'm happy to oblige. Bring it on then,
my
boys.
thing versus Ash's thing. Ash, I'll let you go first. What's your first suggestion for Butt-Chug
my thing.
Island? Yeah.
My first thing. Right. I've been brought up with this because my brother does this, and then I work with people who do this. But people that eat with their fucking mouth open and like smack their lips. Like,
Yeah.
Oh, this is going to be difficult.
Oh, dude! Like I have and even being in hospital, like I've never wanted to like wake up in the middle of the night and just smother a dude with a pillow. Like, shut the fuck up!
Hey, at least you'll be in the right place if you did.
Yeah,
How often do we get this? When we
George
get
is-
things.
George is on your side straight off the bat there. He's
Yeah,
second
my
that.
thing is, my brother does it, and he knows I hate it. So he's like, and I'll video call to him, and I'll like look at him like this, and be like,
Stop
and then he'll
it.
start laughing. He'll start laughing, but he doesn't want the food to leave his mouth, so he has to like up his jaw, and he starts laughing like like that. And I'm like,
watching right now.
oh, I am sending this to him, and I'll be like, Steve, fucking stop it, man.
I'm going to tell you, Steve. Right, I'm coming around your house. I'm in chicken. I'm not going to go around your house.
Steve.
He lives in
I
Australia,
love
to be
God.
fair. So
I almost don't want to give my my suggestion now
no, go for it.
because, but I wouldn't. I would just let you give it if it wasn't Piers fucking Morgan.
Oh.
Oh god, that is good.
God. Right.
That
Okay.
is good.
What a
Yeah,
cunt
it
he
is.
is. I'm sorry, I don't say that very often
that
on the
is
show,
like-
but what an asshole this guy is.
That's
Piers
a powerhouse. That is. Okay.
There he is again. Just for you listeners.
Hold on, Moose. Let me just hold on.
George says he's coming to get Steve, by the way. He's coming to get his food.
Oh God.
Piers Morgan or loudmouth chewing.
Oh, I really hope she doesn't see this.
Ash.
I really hope she doesn't see this.
There you
Put
go.
some. Get rid of him. Get rid of him. Put some of that salad cream on that biscuit.
All right.
Oh no, fuck's sake. Okay, for the
Oh no, it's dripping! Oh, I've got all my sock.
Yeah, that's what
Your
it is.
salad cream suck.
Oh
Okay.
my god, he's got salad cream on the bourbon biscuit and
Yep.
oh my
I've got to go with loud chewing. He is eating salad cream on a bourbon biscuit. I've got to go with I've got to go with that. Like
how am I gonna get a picture of this for Butt-Chug Island?
print screen.
What I might do actually is get a screenshot. Actually, no. Here's what we're gonna have to do. You're gonna have to do that again with the salad cream.
Good job, I've got a whole packet of bourbons.
Okay, here we go. Because then what I'll do is I'll screenshot it and then I'll put you doing that onto Butt-Chug Island. Okay?
Is it
The thing
not
is,
good?
I love bourbon biscuits and I love salad cream, but it's just like,
For some strange reason, together they don't work.
well, nope.
Oh.
Do it.
Did I get really close to the camera?
Yeah. Do it as gross as you can for the picture.
Don't blame it. Don't fucking tempt him. Oh, fucking yes.
Well done, Magic Ash.
Oh,
that was fucking,
yeah.
Oh my god. And Ryan says that's not a biscuit. Fuck you, Ryan. That's a biscuit.
Yes, it is. That is a biscuit.
Yeah, for the guys that are watching at home, don't understand. America have a savory scone that they call a biscuit. They have a gravy. It's disgusting.
Yeah.
George says, why is it so
backwards.
liquidy?
I thought you were like, hey, let's get a magician on the show. Maybe he'll do some magic. And it'd be like, oh, I know a magician that will do some stupid shit.
Well, Alex did say, it's like, oh, do you think we could get him to do some magic at the end? And I was like, well, that'd be good for a podcast.
Is this your card?
That'd be good for the audio listeners. It's delicious. You shut your mouth.
Yeah,
From
sorry.
Ryan.
He's talking about biscuits. Oh god.
Biscuits are delicious. American scones are horrible.
Right, it's my time. My turn to choose now between your thing, Ash, and Moose's. Moose, what is your thing?
Okay. My thing I want to throw onto the island is the original CGI render for Sonic in the movie.
That's
The original one.
Terrible.
I want that toothy freaking hodge pig out of my memory.
It is horrible. It's small eyes
with the human eyes. Just blew me. I don't like it. I want it to go away. I want it to be gone for all of eternity.
Okay. I'm
agreeing. I'm not going to
with
fight
that.
my
Actually,
case. That is enough of my case.
That's going to take some beating, buddy.
Bobbins and salad cream. No. Right. So, like I said before, I went to go see the new Jackass movie, and I've been brought up with Jackass, and I remember something in the first movie, and to this day, I still cannot watch this one bit in the first movie. Fucking paper cuts. Paper cuts. Send that.
Don't talk about Dave England taking a shit. Like,
oh no, I dig that. I dig that. Paper cuts. That's like the one bit on Jackass. Like when they do it, like, nah.
Ow. Yeah, that's out for days. That is okay. Oof.
Oh, this is really difficult because
It's
I think
really inconvenient as well.
I think that Sonic CGI is like a paper cut for the eyes, and paper cuts are really bad.
Like a paper cut for your skin.
Well, in general, they're a very bad thing.
Ryan's with Ash.
George says, quick question. Does everything that goes to the island get wiped from our memories? No, I don't think so. I think we can agree that we all hate it and learn that. I mean, live in joy.
I will never forget bourbons and salad cream. I will
twice. That's why they're not going in the island, my boy.
I think I'm gonna have to. As much as I hate that Sonic thing, everybody hates a paper cut. I hate the fact that I can be defeated by a piece of paper. But
hey, you think
I've never felt so demasculated by.
Have you ever had a cardboard cut?
Yeah, I was just about to say cardboard freaking cuts. Them's the worst.
Yes.
Oh yeah, he's a magician.
Fucking cardboard.
Take it. Moose an idiot.
A paper cut's going into Butt-Chug Island.
Yeah, straight up.
I'm not demonstrating that so you can get a fucking picture.
No.
I will do some stupid stuff, but that is no.
Well,
I was literally about to say I'll put anything in my mouth, but I will not do a paper cut.
Oh, Charlie Grin with the. Oh no.
I know. I remember watching the first time and they do it on the tongue. But like the worst thing I can imagine is like the webbing of the tongue underneath, like that. That made my penis go inside my body.
I could probably think of one worse.
Yeah, please don't.
There's definitely a flipping string in your body that would hurt more than that.
I think the thing that holds your bell end to your
I wasn't. Yeah, that one. I was seeing if I had the sound effect of a banjo, but I don't.
You're a guitar player.
Yeah, but I don't own a banjo.
Is that what you're on about, Moose?
Yeah.
Is that thing that attaches your foreskin to your knob? Yeah.
The frenum.
Is that what it's called?
Yeah, frenum. The frenum is like a webbing, so like the bit underneath your tongue is also called the frenum.
The front.
Oh. Right, it says circumcision by paper cut. Today, boy, you're gonna have a special day. Sit him on the chair. We don't have the knife. We have the paper. Oh,
Did you all hear about the short-sighted circumciser?
oh my god.
He
Sorry
slipped
for
and got the sack. My sugar, huh?
Right, Moose, it's time.
What do you call a circumcision? That costs £10. A rip-off.
We need some intro for your weekly quizzical quiz weekly. So that's what this is.
The weekly quizzical quiz that happens weekly, happening this week and every other.
Right. So I watched last week's show, and I know how smart Alex is. Me, on the other hand, if you have questions about magicians, oh, Alex, you'll go down.
Hey, like you may have caught last week's show, but one thing that you won't have noticed from the previous shows is it's a completely different thing every week.
Yeah, it is. It is, yeah.
So it's completely different. So this week we're going to
Sorry.
we're going to go down the depths of death and black metal.
Oh my god.
Alex,
Okay.
you are going down.
Right. So, people listening at home, I know that you won't be able to get the gravitas of the things that are going to be shown on the live show. But after you hear the names of the bands, Google them and you will see the stupidness for yourself. I'm going to show you black metal logos. And I want you to try and tell me what they say.
Okay.
All right,
Now,
okay.
we all know which of the things we mean.
I swear to God, if you've got the one that's like a paragraph long.
Oh God, no, because I couldn't say it. We're going to start with this one.
Anxiety.
Oh no!
Analepsy?
Anal epsy, epilepsy of the anus. And these were some of your possibilities, but anal.
Oh, so it was actually analepsy.
It was. It was epilepsy of the
In the
anus.
chat as well, if you help us.
And this fallen down tree
Vulvectomy.
is
Vulvectomy.
Yeah, it's right there on in the answers. Vulvectomy.
Yeah.
okay. That's fair.
That's pretty obvious.
Surely.
Yeah. Oh my
Obvious,
God.
is it? Okay, bring it on. I'm seeing. I don't know these. I'm seeing a V at the start. I think there.
I think the top one is vision.
Virginia. Al Gore. Man pig.
Man bear pig. Here's some of your possible possibilities.
Visceral disgorge.
Visceral disgorge.
Yeah, it's definitely that.
Yeah.
Visceral disgorge.
Yeah.
Okay.
Tell you what,
Hey!
that logo is visual disgorge.
Why did they all do this? Like, I want to be so original. I want to be original, make my own thing. And all the logos look the same.
Hardcore.
It just looks like someone's thrown a
Is that
rock at a
Eisenberg?
TV screen.
Jesse Eisenberg's band. So he got so depressed.
I can't
playing
really-
Luther,
I can't
he was
really
like, I need
see
to
it.
make a metal band.
It does look like Eisenberg.
It does.
Is that not an S at the start or an E?
It looks like an E. No,
Okay, so it's got to be a
It's
D.
D.
It's got to be a D. Somewhere in there is a D.
We need to get someone.
I was going to say it's not disengage.
Dysmorphia. That's a really clever joke. Dysmorphia.
I think it's dysentery, maybe. Yeah, dysentery. Definitely dysentery.
Okay.
I can see it.
No.
Dysentery.
No. It was not.
Ingested.
It was.
Ingested.
That's because you knew that one, wasn't it?
Okay,
Yes.
let me have a look. Let me have roll back up if it is ingested. Yeah. Okay. Ingested. Okay, you can tell that one. Okay, for the audio
it's kind of like
a.
It's kind of like a Where's Wally or Where's Waldo. Like it's so obvious when you know.
Yeah.
Sure, I suppose. Ingested, did we say?
Ingested, yeah.
Okay.
Ingested. Boy.
I mean, as a whole, there's only been one that was wrong. So, like you two are nailing it, Ash.
Something. I can see Cenotaph actually. That's top one maybe.
Cenotaph. What does that stick set?
Cenotaph.
Yeah, I can see it, but like it also. It looks like there's another word upside down, so I think it's a top one maybe. Cenotaph.
Okay.
I think it's epitaph.
It was not.
Cenotaph.
I don't. What even is? This looks like a Rorschach picture.
It looks like car brap. Car brap. It looks like someone just gathered twigs.
Treeball Mega Mints.
Is that
cerebral?
Is half of that last word?
Cerebral something. It's cerebral. I know that.
Cerebral in a bath.
Cerebral palsy. That's what he had when he wrote
cerebral palsy. Something.
Cerebral
baton?
possibility.
Cerebral.
Let's have a look.
Cerebral
Masturbation.
Oh, it's got to be.
How?
Yeah. He wrote it with his own cum. That's what it is.
Yeah. This logo was.
Yeah, go for it. Cerebral masturbation. It's got to be.
I don't care.
It was not.
It's cerebral incubation. God damn it.
Okay, so
I know someone who would be so good at this. Like the basis
like
for Footprints in the Custard. Yeah, the footprints for Footprints in the Custard. He's definitely got some of these on his battle jacket, like patches.
Salamoid.
Big shout out to Ian from Footprints in the Custard there.
Sulalaroid.
It's MALOD. Melodrus.
Is there an X at the end there?
No, that's
an
T,
X. Okay, let's have a look. Well, there's only one that starts with an M. So, yeah. 42%. You beat a lot of people there.
What I was going to say is this a visual representation of how they sound? Because this is like, they literally sound like shit, so they write like shit.
Hey, music's subjective. It doesn't matter if you're correct or not.
That's amputated.
Is that Anthea?
No, it's amputated.
Amputated. Where's the P? Is it?
Oh yeah, I see the U. Like, I think you got something there, Ash.
Yeah.
It just looks like the Batman logo to me.
Amputatia. Yeah, amputatia.
Amputee.
Oh, there's a D there. Amputated.
Yeah, amputee. It's the top one. I can see.
Yeah,
I think it's
because there's the T. There's the E.
No, because there's two T's.
There's
two T's. Yeah. It's amputated.
Oh shit.
It's amputated. Two T's.
Oh,
okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Fuck you, Rock. Okay. What's this?
Parasites.
Parasite ejaculation.
Lynching. It probably is.
I don't know.
It probably is.
Parasite
bacterial.
Ejaculation. It's there.
Oh, there it is.
No way. I'm gonna do this shit.
Go on then.
What the fuck? Spider-Man's worst nightmare.
Yeah.
I'm going to call this band Pile of Bones.
This one's just nuts. That dragon tooth. Evictoid. Oh, this is stupid. Why would you make a logo no one can understand? Is that the point?
Yeah.
I almost feel like I need to be able to speak. It's just so that
if you wear like a patch, it's just so someone else that actually knows.
Freaking word, George.
Is this like the only round?
This is just round one.
Yeah.
No, because this is such a flipping out there flipping thing. There's like, just what the hell are you? Gastrometry?
No.
No, it has can in it.
Organectomy. Oh, I think it's organectomy.
Oh, that definitely isn't an R. It could be a P.
This is going to sound so shit on the audio.
Yeah,
podcast.
I think it's
What the
top.
fuck
I
are they
think it's
talking about?
paganotomy. Paganotomy.
Yeah,
maybe.
possible.
No, you were right.
It was all.
Good job.
God damn it.
Point for this.
I know, right? Right. We will make this powerfully smudged, whatever the hell this is. The last one. And I think it's grind something.
I think it's stamina muffins.
Stamina disinfectant. Something dart rodent.
Let's see what we got.
I feel like I'm in therapy and it's
Nation-
like an ink bob test.
This. It does look like a flipping Rorschach test, like massively.
Did I say rodent before?
Go-
I did say rodent before, didn't I? Somehow.
Yeah,
I
think
knew,
you're right.
I knew that was a. I knew that first bit was a G.
Oh my god, if that's a rodent, if that's gutted nations of a rodent, I'm gonna.
Let's do it, man.
I am gonna touch.
Okay,
myself.
let's go for it because I'm gonna love the. Oh, dude! It was
How do I
not.
see the rodent? And yeah.
It was extermination, dismemberment. Of course, it was.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, I love that. I love their songs.
For that, what the hell is wrong with flipping heavy metal flipping guys and just come up with shit that just
I'm not
doesn't
gonna
make
lie.
sense?
So this is my laptop, and there's one there.
What does it say?
It's our guest.
I was working it out.
I saw them live. I don't really know any of their songs, but I just like putting stickers on. In fact, I have a coffee shop sticker. I even have a locker out of use sticker from work.
Yoink, Mavin, you.
Yeah, yeah. I've got a monster.
I used to hang around with
Galaxy.
I used to hang around with a more alternative crowd, the goths, when I was there in school, because they were my people.
And these were Shrewsbury Gosps.
No, Wrexham.
Goths.
Oh, gee, even worse. Jesus Christ.
That's where it all began, right? With the word of depression.
Yeah, basically.
But like they would like, oh, boy, I never used to dress in the black, in the Slipknot hoodies, the Linkin Park shit and stuff, and because like everybody wanted to be so individual, they ended up looking the fucking same. It was just weird.
Yeah,
yeah.
You know,
like that's been pointed out for years. That's the joke from flipping emo kids from South Park.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Bo Burnham made a joke about it, saying like all the goth kids who want to conform, who look exactly the same. Yeah. Is that? They all do the same news. Like, just stop it. Just stop it. Stupid goths.
So yeah, listen, right? I wanted to do a bit for you, Ash, because you didn't get a chance to. I'm going to ask,
Who are you? Who are you? Who are you?
Who are you, Ash? Magic. When did you get into magic, and where does that all come from?
Yeah,
I'm going to take a bite of
He's
a
mouth
biscuit.
eating. He's mouth eating, ladies and gentlemen.
It's you know when you're having your food and the waiter comes up and is like, "Oh, how's your food?" and they only come up when your mouth is full. Yeah. Send that shit to Butt-Chug Island. I got into magic when I was 15, and it was basically I've always wanted to be an entertainer ever since. I wanted to be like an actor or a comedian or whatever since I was really young. But that requires real work. So and then I went to Benidorm Palace and I saw a magician, and he just happens to be like a close friend of someone in my stepfamily. And so he just showed me a load of magic tricks, and then I just kind of kept practicing. And I would show them to my parents, and they would get so annoyed with me. And my dad's like really supportive of me doing magic, but he's also a very, very clever man. So he'd be like, "Oh yeah, that's good, but I saw this. But then I did the trick, and he was just like, "No, seriously, how did you do that?" And then something there just sparked like okay, I'm going somewhere with this now. And I've been doing it for nearly 12, 13 years. I've lost. Been doing it for like nearly 13 years. Just traveled around the UK, but doing entertainment for weddings, corporate events, parties. I did a dog's birthday once. That was interesting.
Yeah.
Just whoever hires me. So I do a lot of like restaurants and bars and stuff like that. They hire me.
Did you say dog birthday?
Yeah, dude, you can't skip
so
past that.
I did magic to the owners
For the dog,
but I was hired for a dog's birthday. But I didn't know it was a dog's birthday. They said like, "Oh, our youngest, it's their birthday."
Crazy dog people,
and
man.
Like in
the
email, and I was like, "Okay." And then I went, and then I was like, "Oh, so where's the birthday girl?" And it's just like,
if you're bringing a musician, if you're a magician. I did that when Steve Spade came on the way. I went, "Here's Steve Spade. He's a musician," and he's not. He's a magician. But if you're bringing a magician to your house for your dog's birthday party, you got to ask yourself one thing:
Who are you?
That's just nuts.
Someone with a lot of money. Someone with a lot of money.
George was like, asked, "How's the virginity working out for you?" This is the cliche thing, isn't it? With
Jesus Christ, what a violation.
He says he's joking, though. He says he's joking.
No, there's no joke. You know, I eat bourbon.
Nice. It's was that a thing that you're aware of when you're learning magic? Is that there's this just nerdy
pile of people who want you to come perform for dogs?
What, the dog's birthday or the stereotypical of magicians?
The stereotyping of the Howard.
No. I was one of those people that picked on magicians, like obviously. And
I think magic is cool. Like you pulled a fucking nail out of your nose at the start of the show. That sort of stuff I think is cool as fuck, you know.
Yeah, so I mainly do like close up. I do a lot of stage magic, and I'll whenever I'm in Manchester, I'll go to like random open mic nights and just try and work on different stage stuff. But I mainly do like close up and stuff like that.
Have you ever pulled by doing magic tricks?
Pulled?
Yeah,
that is a question I cannot talk about because my girlfriend might be watching.
No.
Saves it.
Oh,
yeah, but I pulled her using magic.
I pulled a girlfriend out of a hat.
Yeah.
By the way, you sent George into a phase. Is that a dog's birthday? Were his dog friends there? Did they have a pinata? Too many. Well, out of everything we've done tonight, that's just
so it was like a. So with that, it was like quite a wealthy family, and they like obviously they go on like doggy days out and shit like that. So the dog has a lot of dog friends. But I was doing magic for the owners, so I was doing magic to the people that they invited to the dog's birthday. I didn't do magic.
Like dogs out there treated better than kids. You know
I know, yeah. Yeah, what do kids get?
How long ago was this? I remember you first telling me about it, but how long ago was it?
I don't know. It must have been like
6 years ago.
No, it was while I was living in Windsor, so it must have been like.
Oh shit! Yeah. Oh, so that dog's dead.
Between the age of 18 to 21, I must have been.
Yeah, but that dog died happy knowing that he saw a magic show.
Yeah, but like. There's relationships that only stay together for the kids, and that dog is blatantly that like couple's kid. I doubt they're still together.
I have no idea. To be fair, that couple probably had a kid. It was probably locked up somewhere, but like.
Yeah, put it to the kennel so the dog can have a nice room.
Did you guys Moose? I know you're not really into your football and stuff, but did you see a video today? There's a footballer called Kurt Zuma. And he's had his cat taken off him because there's video of him kicking his cat across his kitchen and getting his son to like laugh and encouraging his son to get involved with all this shit. He's had literally. He's a French footballer, and the
fucking French.
Yeah, say no more.
Hey man, my wife is half French. We can't say that shit, man. Yeah, stuff.
Yep.
Yeah. Look after your pets, people. Or
don't kick them.
Fucking house. No, don't do that. Don't do that.
Yeah. Also, if you need a magician for your pet's birthday,
so I know Magic Ash.
Yeah.
Well, Ash, if you could go anywhere with magic, if you had the opportunity to do what you want to do with it, what would you do? Where would you go?
Just travel the world, man. So tomorrow I've literally been packing all day. So tomorrow I'm going back to a theme park where I work as an entertainer. So during the day, I literally dress up as a pirate and shout at people. It's a great gig.
Nice.
And then
Pirates of Titcher.
do a couple of dance shows and stuff like that. But then in the evening, I run the hotel entertainment in Gulliver's Kingdom in Matlock Bath. So I literally, we don't do karaoke or stuff like that, but we'll play like disco bingo. So it's basically just regular bingo, but with songs. But obviously it's we'll do like Disney songs because that way the adults and children can enjoy it. And then we do like a couple of games with the children, and I do like party dances and stuff like that. So I kind of need to take it easy because I've just got out of hospital and I'll be doing this in a couple of days' time. But then I normally end the night by just going around from table to table, just doing magic. But yeah, I think my big goal is to have my own show with like a tour, maybe do cruise ships. I've always wanted to go on the cruise ship and do magic there. So that's where I want to go. That'd
be dope. That'd be legit dope. That would. But I've seen Ash perform. I've seen Ash perform so many freaking times, and he nails it. He's solidly good magician.
Especially when I'm wasted. I know I did magic at your wedding. I don't remember it, but I did it.
You weren't there to do magic though.
Disappear.
Yeah, I was there to get cake thrown in my face
and laugh at people in upside down tents and stuff. But
I remember. So I lost my coat and I lost my pink sunglasses and I broke my watch. But I woke up with a top hat and a different pair of sunglasses.
Yes, you did. Yes, you did.
Yeah, it was a good time. I remember getting threatened by work. I remember getting threatened by work and be like, how come you haven't done it? And I was like, I got stuck in Ellesmere. And they're like, where's Ellesmere? And I'm like, that's why I got stuck there.
Exactly.
No one knows where Ellesmere is. Scholars have been trying to find out for years.
Even the people who live there are like, I don't know.
Like, so the dream at the moment, I'm currently saving up to buy a bus just so that I can travel in, but also so I can do it up and like a live-in bus, but I can also rent out for different bands and different acts that want to go on tour, and then also build a bar in the bus.
You do like your band tours and stuff. I know you've been on a few.
I've been on a couple of tours with some bands as well. Just working as a merch man, just for fun.
Nice.
It's nice being kind of
good environment to be around, I imagine.
And I will quickly go back to just hyping up the size of Ash's head. I spent 3 years working in a circus, and like there is still times where this mother will come up with a trick, and I'm like, yeah, no idea, not a freaking clue.
Yeah.
But, well done, good sir, well done. So like I know how tricks are done. I don't know how to do them because my hands are.
There you go. Shall I do a trick now?
Yeah,
if you want.
Alex, considering, so just got my little bag here. Alex, what I need you to do is just name. I'll just show you. Literally.
Okay. Cool.
But I just want you to name any playing card, preferably not the Ace of Spades or the Queen of Hearts because that's way too obvious. But I just want you to name out any playing card.
7 of clubs.
Okay, so I just want you to imagine you've got a invisible deck of cards, and you've taken the 7 of clubs, you've taken it out of the deck, you've looked at it, and you've turned it around so this way it's face down in the face-up deck. And then you put it back in the deck, okay? Now I want you to picture you're throwing this deck back to me. Okay? And then 3, 2, 1. There we go. And we get a deck of cards. And what was the card you said?
7 of clubs.
7 of clubs. So if I go through, you'll see...
Ooh, the white balance.
That one card. Oh, there you go, it's better. You can see that one card is turned over.
Boom! And he pulls the 7 of clubs out of nowhere, ladies and gentlemen.
That's nuts.
But I do that with my close-up stuff. I normally keep like a little. Where did YouTube go? Why am I
sorry.
on the
Yeah,
screen by
I'll bring you
myself?
back in. Bring you back in. Sorry.
It's now the Magic Ash Show.
Yeah.
Sit down, mate. Take it easy.
I don't have controls. But no, I normally finish like my routine with that. So I'll have like a little box with the deck of cards, and I'll keep it to the side. And then throughout the whole routine, I'll get someone and be like, take the card, blah blah blah, and then I'll literally get them to. I'll be like, you can change your mind if you want to. That's what I love about this trick. You can change your mind as many times as you want, and I'll still fuck your head.
Yeah,
Nice.
very much so.
George says, very impressive. I dig it. Of course you do.
Yes.
Magic.
It's magic, motherfucker.
Magic. Oh,
Oh,
thank you
Ash,
very much, Ash, for joining us. Well, go on.
You've got 30 seconds to tell the people of the world where they can find you and what you've got working on next. Once you've finished loud chewing.
Yeah. So magic_Ash on Instagram. On YouTube it is just Magic Ash. However, the C in Magic is spelled with a K because I'm a massive Mortal Kombat fan and a fucking nerd. Again, on Facebook it's the same, Magic Ash. And what I've got going on in the future is literally just constantly working and just bringing smiles to people and fucking with their heads.
Nice. Well, look,
making them question their insanity.
You're going to be you burnt at the stake by a crazy priest in fucking Tennessee.
But I'll come back.
And also, thank you for coming on the show after being ill last week. You know, I really do.
Oh man, no, like I'm so happy that I'm, not dying. Yeah. Well, I am.
Yeah, me too. Maybe after we made you eat salad cream and Bob, but you didn't have to do it.
I'll happily come back on the show. I'll happily come back on the show with more bourbons, and maybe I'll use this. Maybe I'll use this Lewis ketchup curry next time. Who knows?
Have we kind of like created a new Hot Ones or something?
Eating gross shit. I ain't doing that stuff.
Yeah,
just eating bourbons with questionable shit on it.
Right, guys, I need to tell you that this podcast is part of the You Suck podcast network. There's only 2 shows, really. There's You Suck, which is where we speak to people from around the world talking about US and UK culture, and there's Thors Kin. You can also go to our website, which is yousucknetwork.com, and that's made for us by our friends at Web Orchard. If you need a website, whether you've got an Etsy, an OnlyFans, a magic show you want to sell people, if you've got food you're trying to sell, Web Orchard will make the perfect website for you. They look after me with both You Suck and the Shrewsbury Biscuit, and both websites look and work great. George says, do it again, Alex. Do what again? What did I do?
Do what? What are you doing, Alex?
Do it again.
What have you done?
Do it again.
The whole show.
Good evening, everybody. Welcome to the show. This is episode 6, entitled Avacadabra.
Right, we'll catch you guys next week. Don't forget, this podcast will be released as an audio show next Wednesday. So if you missed it then, you can watch it back on YouTube or on Facebook. But if you want the audio one, it'll be out Wednesday. Catch you guys next time. Thank you, Moose. Thank you, Ash. Thank you, listeners. Peace out.
Goodbye.
Thank you very much for having me.